My daughter Anna has been a student at First State Academy of Dance since she was 3 years old. She's now 14.
We signed her up for lessons, and we found out that the owners were so professional and talented and really met all our needs. Anna and the others were able to take what Michelle and her staff had taught and use it to excel in prestigious summer programs and even dance overseas.
The thing that impresses me the most about FSAD first is the quality of the instruction. Since she has had the input from other studios and other programs, we have been able to get feedback from professionals around the country. They all have remarked at how well my daughter is trained, and that's a tribute to the dedication and to the professionalism of Michelle Ickes and her staff at FSAD. My daughter is fortunate enough to be going on to the Kiroff Academy of Ballet in Washington, D.C. to further her training. This would certainly not be possible without the background that Michelle Ickes has given her. The other thing that I think is really unique about FSAD is the environment which is created here. They're very serious about what they do, but they're also very supportive, and the staff and the other students support each other like no other place that I've ever seen. They make learning dance fun. There's no room at FSAD for divas, and there's no room for evil dance moms. Everybody is in it together. The students love what they do, they support each other, and it's just a fantastic environment. I am so thankful to have Michelle Ickes and her staff at FSAD here in Milford.
Anna so loved to dance at FSAD. We watched FSAD create beautiful dancers. Michelle and her staff gave their wisdom to the students and taught students of all shapes and sizes. And we were very impressed with that. Always giving kind guidance to the children, never negative comments.
She's a very serious dancer and has had the opportunity to study dance not only here but in many places around the state and even around the country.
Ballet training takes discipline and organization and dedication, and Anna learned all of this at FSAD. Michelle coached her students daily and helped them win dance scholarships and summer programs in Delaware as well as elsewhere. Michelle traveled to Philadelphia yearly so her dancers could compete at the Youth American Grand Prix semifinal competitions. Michelle has brought FSAD dancers all over Delmarva to perform, and our dancers have won many awards for their artistry. Anna and the other FSAD dancers are encouraged to stretch beyond their limits. Michelle is especially careful to make sure that each dancer is ready for every step. She doesn't put them on point until their feet are really ready. Those feet and ankles have to be strong to prevent injuries later. We were very thankful that she waited to put Anna on point. She's never had an injury. I think a lot of that is thanks to Michelle and her staff. The performance opportunities created by Michelle Ickes and Michelle Parisi and Mark Parisi in Delaware Dance Alliance are so creative and so artistic, and they involve dancers from all over Delmarva. This has been an opportunity for our daughter and for the other dancers to make friends from more than just Milford, from around the area, and they've become some close friends, and they've had an awful lot of fun in putting on these productions. Now, more than 10 years after she started here at FSAD, 2 of our dancers are going off to world-class year-round ballet programs, and we're amazed at what our 3-year-old ballerina has accomplished.
My son is going to be 16 years old. His name is Ian Boyan, and he came to FSAD when he was 11, and he was ready to give up on dance, and I told him that he needed to give other studios a try before he gave up, because he had been dancing since he was 6. He came here, and Michelle opened her doors to him, opened her arms and her heart, and embraced him in the way he danced. She was very excited to see him, excited to see all of her students, always encouraging, very supportive. All of her staff that she brings in are the same way. I think that's what she looks for in her staff, is people like her. Since then, my son has grown and developed developed. He has gotten scholarships to American Academy of Ballet, Washington Ballet, San Francisco Ballet, and Pittsburgh. He has gone to all of those places over the last 4 years and has enjoyed himself incredibly. And with each scholarship and each opportunity, Michelle has been behind him, cheering him on, and focused on the things he needed to learn. And through all of that support and love and understanding where he was coming from, because everybody learns differently, and she sees that, and she went through her corrections with him. He is now going to be pre-professional at Pittsburgh Ballet, and none of this would have happened if we did not try FSAD.
My daughter Abby is 16 years old, and she's been dancing at Facade since the fall of 2003 when we moved here from Pennsylvania. And she had started dance in Pennsylvania at a classical ballet studio. And the thing that really strikes me about this studio is not only the caring staff and the competent staff, that goes without saying, but how they really give every child an opportunity, and it doesn't matter what size you are, it doesn't matter what shape you are, it doesn't matter if you fit the mold of a typical ballet dancer. Feel talented, and that you have a place here, and there's just such a loving atmosphere at this studio, and the staff really support the girls and boys that come. They give them great performance opportunities. Michelle has some of the most innovative choreography and really helps them step outside the box in terms of thinking about dance. And I got my daughter involved in dance for her self-esteem and for her confidence, and that has been helped many times over in how she's grown and how that's translated into other areas of her life as well, and has made her a confident young woman. And for that I am really grateful to the studio. And it doesn't matter if your child ever wants to dance beyond high school, they will take something away from this experience.
Katie started dancing when she was 4.5. It's truly changed her life. She was attached to my hip, never wanted anybody but Mom. And when she began dancing, the instructor explained what was expected of the students. She explained what was expected of the parents. Girls take a number, parents go downstairs and watch on the monitor. I thought, here we go. But I looked down and she was already on a number. The child's never looked back since. The training that she's gotten here has been incredible. She never really had a dancer's body growing up. I was tickled as long as she enjoyed dancing. I figured that she was getting something out of it. As she's grown, the technique that she's learned, the amount of time that she has spent, the encouragement that she's gotten from the staff, the students, the parents even, she's grown into quite a young lady. The encouragement that she's gotten from Michelle, not only in the classroom itself, but the encouragement she's gotten outside of the classroom has been amazing. Michelle wants them here. She wants them here for classes. She wants them here to learn. But she always also encourages them to go outside of the classroom, to take classes from other studios, Wilmington, or even summer intensive programs outside of the state. She has opportunities throughout the town that Katie can go and perform, and she's done several of those and never turns down an opportunity. She has also had an opportunity to dance through an audition for a scholarship. Michelle spent many hours after class with Katie, helping her to choreograph, helping her to learn this dance, in which Katie was honored to accept one of the scholarships. And that was because of Michelle's extra time that she put in the choreography that she does. It's been an amazing experience, and as long as Katie's interested in being here, we'll be here. We live about a half hour away, and it's worth the drive.